This is the Ox and the Q show. And Ox, you know, we have the potential out there of having over 400,000 viewers out there.
Right, so watch.
Because, you know, we upload to all the different platforms on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter that we have the potential of that. And it's, you know, if it just helps one person, you know, that's all this is. You know, you never know. You just never know what you might say or do that might be the answer to somebody's prayer. You know, that's why it's kind of fun doing it, you know. And it's really interesting when we're out in the community, people recognize you as Ox.
And they recognize you as Q.
Well, I am Q.
You are?
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's my last name, but they recognize you as Ox.
It's because I'm so nuts. They just think,
well,
man, this is crazy
true.
Dude.
So,
sometimes, you know, you have to do certain things to get a person's attention. And it's not, I'm not seeking the attention, but I'm trying to get people to listen sometimes. And I'm not saying I know everything, but to get someone to listen when you have something really good you want to share, it's got to be really good. And to get people's attention, sometimes you got to be funny. Sometimes you got to be serious. There's different kinds of moods that I get into as well. There's times when I don't want to listen to anybody either, you know, if it doesn't seem interesting, but it might be that one thing at that one moment when you're just going, gosh, I just not comfortable under my skin right now. You might hear something that really could save a person's life, or it could change their mood for that day. It could, you know, everything is about destiny, man. What we do, the things that we do, and the places and people where we're at make a big difference on how things turn out for that day or that week or whatever, you know.
That is true. You just never know what you might say or do that might cause that person to stop, you know, and really think. You know?
Right.
Here we have an ambulance going right by us right now.
See?
You never know.
Just like having Narcan. They might be on their way to an overdose right now.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
You never know what your destiny's gonna be, you know. I mean, man, I just hope that I drive up on a briefcase full of $100 bills here soon, though. You know, that's kind of what I'm hoping. But I doubt if that's my destiny. Now McFly says you are my density.
Wow. Well, anything else happening? You know, certainly is hot here in St. Louis.
Oh man, if it's this hot here, I can imagine what hell would be like, and I don't want to go there. So
there you go.
I'm just glad that I've been reading some scriptures lately that really kind of hit home, and I'm gonna start sharing some of them. You know, people send me stuff. Sometimes I get share this to 20 people. You know, you get that stuff online, and I just go. Sometimes it's good, but it's so commercially manufactured. I'd rather give something from the heart and something that means, give something to somebody at a time when you know they really need that particular scripture. That's one thing good about knowing the Word. You can get to where, you know, you're trained to where, you know, not necessarily teaching, but you're sharing a message, a God-inspired message with somebody at a time when they might be struggling with, you know, it could be anything. It could be worrying, or it could be lust, or it could be pride. There's all those character defects have a scripture that is the solution to it. So it's good to be trained in the Word and know what to say, or where to lead a person, and always give them where the scripture's at, so they know that it's not coming from a human like me, but coming from Him.
I know in my Wednesday morning prayer group, we're studying 1 Samuel. And, you know, in 1 Samuel, there was a scripture where the world looks on the outward appearance, where God looks at the heart. And boy, is that so true. You know?
Oh, I tell that to people all the time, man.
That is, you know, that really hit home to me. You know, you know, God, you know, as the world, you think that certain people really have it together, and they, you know, you kind of look at that, but then you look at what God looks at, and that's the heart of somebody, and that's really defines the person.
That's why the scripture says, greater is He who is in me than he who is in the world.
And
So
this,
totally the opposite.
and this is
The
the
Ox
Ox and the Q Show.
Peace, everybody.